All right, we've got some new Forza Horizon 5 updates, some new screenshots. We're looking at the graphics, looking at the variety of Mexico. They've got 11 biomes. What's a biome? We'll answer that in a second. Let's get into things. All right, this is your host, Josh. This is Xbox XL, and I've been playing a bit of Forza Horizon 4 lately on my new HDMI 2.1 monitor. That game looks phenomenal. Like, literally there's sparkles in the snow that you can make out. Like, the detail is amazing if you've got the right tech set up to see it. So I am like just itching to see what they do with Forza Horizon 5, how they take it to another level with new generation hardware. This thing is gonna just absolutely look gorgeous, and it's still probably running on an old engine, mind you, let alone what's going to happen once Unreal 5 comes into the picture down the road. But this new news that's just dropped is kind of really showing off the variety in Mexico and why they chose Mexico as a location. If you haven't been to Mexico, you probably don't quite realize just the diversity of nature in Mexico. It's phenomenal. Spent some time there. Black sand beaches, there's pyramids, there's the city. The city's, like, Mexico City's phenomenal. Like, it's sinking into the ground. It has been doing for a number of years. So you go into these buildings, old beautiful Spanish architecture, and like parts of the floor have dropped down, and it just looks stunning and unique. And anyway, so enough of me talking about my travel experiences. That's not going to go down well these days. No one can get out and about. But let's jump into the 11 different biomes or different types of like location that you can find in Forza. So let's jump in. The first one they've shown off is Canyon, and wow, just look at this. This is picturesque, it's photorealistic, it's gorgeous. So this was shown off in the reveal trailer, but just look at the detail, like the pebbles, the water, the atmosphere, the fog, the way the light cuts through, the shanty little shack here, stray dogs. I mean, this is Mexico. It really is. It just looks awesome. So we've seen a little bit of that. Let's jump on to our next biome, Tropical Coast. So no video trailer for this yet, but Mexico definitely has this. So imagine sipping Coronas on the beach. You're going to be able to cruise down here in whatever car you want and get a bit of a taste of that good life. We've also got farmland here, so this is a bit of video as well. So this is full of lush vegetation, fruit-bearing trees, wide, shallow rivers, and you'll be able to smash through plenty of fences, just like you could in Forza Horizon 4. Don't you worry about that. So a natural lake here, and Mexico does look like this. It's quite lush. It's beautiful. I'm not sure what plants they are. Hopefully those aren't poppy plants. They could be. Donkeys. My Mexico experience is not complete without donkeys, mind you. So that looks awesome. We've got the arid hills, and this is probably more what springs to mind when you think about Mexico for most people, but this is just one part of it. So what do they say here? The coolest features of this biome is a lake that actually dries up in the winter season, and that's another thing Forza has, the seasons. Gran Turismo, eat your heart out. Jungle. This looked great in the trailer. There was a few snippets of this, but like just seeing this here in this kind of high-res screenshot, you're getting that lush kind of vegetation on the floor. And I'm sure, like waterfalls, winding rivers, hidden temples. So again, the Mayans, like you can go to the pyramids and the temples and the old ruins. Those are all there. Real Indiana Jones style shit. You can find that. The living desert. So this is gorgeous. Look at this. I really like this, and this feels just so distinct to this country and something you can't get anywhere else. But there's a cactus desert full of towering saguaros, whatever those are. I don't know. But as the name implies, it's full of life and plenty of flowers and wildlife. So imagine just tearing your car through there and just destroying it all with your wheels. You've got the rocky coast, so I'm sure there's some black sand beaches here, like I mentioned. The sandy desert, again, probably something that springs to mind for people, but that's going to be great. Again, just tearing around in a 4x4, hitting those dunes and getting some sick air. You got the swamp as well, and I think that looks kind of similar to the lush jungles, but you can apparently smash through the roots, so that's some next gen experience right there. And then you've got the urban city of Guanajuato. Like a number of cities in Mexico, there's a good deal of amazing architecture, so you're getting that Spanish influence, but this has also got rolling hills and tunnels, so this is a really great one to show it off. So it looks like they've really gone to painstaking lengths to kind of get that in there. and volcano, which is our last biome. So again, we did see a little bit of that in the original trailer. A tiny bit of slowdown here, but look at that, just with the rain kind of starting to fall in. That looks awesome. Come on, internet, you can do this. We want to show this off. But yeah, look, this was in the original trailer, so you can just see that volcano there in the background smoking. So this game, again, like this with Flight Simulator, these two games are real next-gen showcases. I don't think you can get anything like this on PS5, and probably won't be able to for some time. Gran Turismo is just not this, so they don't have something to compete with it. And Flight Simulator, they definitely don't have. So I feel like these two games are just such a draw card for new players, for PS5 or whoever might be coming in. So yeah, that's another reason why Xbox is going to the moon this generation. Better believe it. Yo, this has been your host Josh. If you like this content, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell below, and we'll make more great content like this. Peace and love to you all.